These are the cows that would always be out here, and we would drink from their udders for milk. Every lunch and breakfast, we would drink from them udders over there. Hi, cows. What's up? They can't hear me. Hi. For my English essay, I'm going to be talking about my old elementary school, more specifically the playground that's over there, and a little bit of this courtyard, but you know, mostly about the playground, because I had a lot of good memories of that place. A lot of good games, a lot of good cherished childhood memories that, you know, haunt me to this day. And yeah, let's go. Before we go to the playground, we gotta talk about this spot right here. This spot is very important to me because we would always stand out here before school started and we would play sharks and minnows. And that was like the only time where I was pretty social with the kids because they all hated me because I was weird. These trees aren't part of the playground, but they do have the same childlike memories I have like the playground. You see, these trees, you can't really see it now because it's winter, but you're able to go into them, kind of like a secret hideout, and the leaves would cover you up. So, you know, you could just spy on people. It'd be pretty chill. You can hang out there with your friends. That tree right there kind of was like that, but not really. It didn't really cover you up. There's nowhere to sit in there, unlike that tree. So, you know, most people, the cool kids, would sit in there, aka me. Before we talk about the playground, we must address a couple new details. For starters, the fence. We never had a fence when we were younger, which meant we were able to just cut through here, you know, go into the woods, or we can leave through there. I never seen anyone leave through. Actually, I had seen one kid leave the school going through that way and never come back until the next day. So obviously they had to add the new fence. But another new thing is that playground. We never had that new playground over there. So we're not going to be talking about that because that playground is for weak little kids who have no childhoods and suck at. All right, let's go. Ooh. This is the main playground set, the one that we used when we were kids, not that little small one that no one liked. Anyway, I had a lot of good memories on this set right here. We would play this one game when I was a little kid where it was kind of like infected tag, mixed with, you know, the floor is lava. You couldn't touch the ground, and the taggers can only be on the ground, and every minute they're able to go up one step on these playground sets. So it had like a lot of cool, crazy elements to it. It was called the Poop Factor. The taggers were the poop monsters, and the lava was poop water. These were these swings that we used to use when we were kids, and a small little change where everything was changed, basically. The seats were changed, the bars were changed, except those top bars up there, they didn't change that for some reason. 2 new seats were added. Yeah, basically when I was a kid, they were all leather, and the bars were rusted. And we didn't have those 2 seats, so if you couldn't use the swings, then you were out of luck, basically. Oh, it's on my god! Oh my god, it's on my god! So I guess the reason why I chose this playground was mostly because of the childlike wonder and nostalgia I always have for it. It always felt like a second home, just going over there and doing kid stuff and not have to worry about anything, you know? And then growing up, everything became much more complicated. You have more responsibilities and you have more things people expect you to do. It's just so simple back then. You just go in there, you can kick a kid, and you just go back and do your math homework, and no one would care because you were just a little kid. So, yeah.